This is the day of warning, the hour during which prophecy is being fulfilled before your very eyes. The white man is doomed. Don't integrate with him. Separate from him. Come ye out from among the white devils, and be ye separate. These words, spoken by Malcolm X, are words to live by. We especially remember him today, February 27th, 1965, only 6 days after his assassination. He has been a strong, charismatic leader throughout these tough times, leading us all to believe that our life would be so much better separate. Malcolm began his journey with the Nation of Islam while in jail in 1948. His biggest role model, Elijah Muhammad, led him to attend Nation of Islam meetings and eventually became minister of 3 different temples. Malcolm was in the spotlight of the press for many years as press secretary for the Nation of Islam. In 1958, he married Betty Shabazz, and 4 daughters were born. In July of 1959, Malcolm traveled around the Middle East, including a pilgrimage to Mecca, as ambassador for the Nation of Islam. In 1962, Malcolm was devastated to learn that his longtime role model was an adulterer who had children by 3 former secretaries. Not being big supporters of President Kennedy ourselves, we supported Malcolm's comment on chickens coming home to roost and were shocked by Elijah Muhammad's order that Malcolm take a vow of silence for 90 days. Malcolm separated himself from the Nation of Islam in March of 1964 and formed the Muslim Mosque Incorporated. We followed his actions. In April of that year, Malcolm traveled to Mecca and through Africa under the name Malik el-Shabazz. While he was there, he changed his opinion about the separation of the races. He then believed that all races should become integrated. There were, however, many people who opposed his actions and opinions. On February 14, 1965, Malcolm's house was firebombed. Luckily, no one was injured. In his short life of 39 years, came to a close last week when he was speaking at a rally in Manhattan's Audubon Ballroom. He was assassinated by Talmadge Hayer, Norman 3X Butler, and Thomas 15X Johnson. Now our leader is gone, but his legacy will always be with us. Human rights are something you were born with. Human rights are your God-given rights. Human rights are rights that are recognized by all nations of this earth. Malcolm X.